Sawadee krap, and welcome to this March 10 edition of Phuket Extra. I'm JP Mistanza. A 45-year-old man is recovering at a local hospital after he launched into a violent tirade in Phuket town yesterday morning because a roadside lottery ticket vendor refused to sell him any lottery tickets, which the man claimed the solar eclipse god had told him would be lucky. By the time police arrived onto the scene, he was smashing the lottery stand and destroying items at the Buddhist supply shop on Ong Simpai Road in Phuket town. Witnesses say the man became enraged when he was refused a lottery ticket and began punching motorists who were driving by. One motorist fought back and hurt the man's cheek. The man claimed the solar eclipse god told him he could not lose and that he had to buy a lottery ticket from a specific vendor. And life is finally returning back to normal at a local shooting range after a foreign man shot himself in the head yesterday afternoon. Staffers at Patong shooting range said the 40-year-old Estonian American looked stressed as he rented a handgun from the establishment. Witnesses say he shot 7 consecutive rounds into the target and then shot the 8th round into his head. Police say he left 2 handwritten notes at the scene. And a French woman is in custody today following reports that she tried to smuggle her adopted child back to France by hiding the 4-year-old in a carry-on bag. The woman was in the process of taking the child back to France, though she was not allowed on the second leg of the journey in Istanbul. That's when the French woman put the child in the carry-on bag and placed it at her feet underneath a blanket while on the plane. The girl was discovered when she started to ask to go to the bathroom. Both woman and child remained on the 5-hour flight, with police waiting on the tarmac once they landed in France. Authorities say the child was safe. And we'll be back with more Phuket Extra right after this.
Thailand's premier SSI Diamond Dive Centre. Visit us in Geelong or on c-bees.com. Seabees Diving. Adventure in good hands.
Welcome back. Southern Thailand militants are being blamed for the death of 2 paramilitary rangers who died after a roadside bomb caused a concrete power pole to fall on top of their vehicle, crushing them to death in Narathiwat province. The 2 rangers were part of a 10-man paramilitary unit that was escorting a group of teachers back to their homes from school yesterday afternoon. Authorities say the Southern militants were waiting behind bushes when they detonated a bomb tied to a power pole that eventually crushed the 2 rangers. No one else was hurt in the attack. And authorities have a few questions concerning a vintage Mercedes-Benz owned by Somdet Chuang, a popular monk nominated to become the next Supreme Patriarch of Thailand. The Department of Special Investigation will sit down with Somdet Chuang at his temple in Bangkok next Wednesday about an alleged tax evasion scam concerning his car. Authorities allege the 90-year-old abbot falsely declared his vintage Mercedes-Benz was reassembled in Thailand from imported parts and was instead imported as a whole vehicle, which comes with a much heftier import tax. Despite this, the venerated monk handed the luxury car over to the DSI earlier this week. And finally, Patong will see a brand new hotel with Chinese hospitality group Platino inking their first hotel deal in Phuket for a 110-room property. The new hotel will be called the 7 Days Premium Patong Beach and is expected to open in June 2017, next to the upcoming premiere in Nanai in Patong. Platino is one of the largest hotel chains in the world and the biggest in China. They're expected to announce new Phuket projects in the near future. And that's it for all of us here at Phuket Extra. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.
This is the Phuket News. This is Novosti Phuketa. This is Puji Dao Xinwen, the new Chinese language newspaper for Phuket. Available at 600 locations around Phuket. Your island, your newspapers.